And we're back. If you're watching Sports Federation TV, and I'm Lenyuk the Chetty. If you missed earlier parts of the show, we spoke to urban calisthenics and outdoor street workout sport. And right now we're joined by another outdoor sport, Western Province softball. We have Noor Nasruddin, Grivon Roda, and Marlene Peterson joining us. They are administrators, a coach, and a phenomenal young athlete. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so before we delve into all the exciting things that's happening around your sport, for the benefit of the people at home, how is softball different to baseball, which people might be more aware of?
Yeah, they're going to kill me for punting softball, but it's a reality. Softball is faster than baseball. But there are reasons it's faster and more exciting because they play on a smaller surface and a smaller diamond. So your reaction time must be much quicker. So for that reason, it's obviously much more exciting.
Okay, so you're saying the essential difference then is the area on which you play. Okay. Marlene, you're a coach in the sport. For how many, and a mentor, for how many years have you been involved in the sport? And what is made you get involved as a mentor and coach?
Oh, involved in softball for probably about 20 years for now. I started off when I was in old times, still grade 11, and one of my teachers asked me to play because I'm a sports person. I did netball and some other stuff, and then I enjoyed the sport and then took it up and played. I played provincially and nationally, and then after that decided that I want to coach as well. So I've been coaching probably about 10 years or more now in the sport.
And in your lifetime as a competitor, has there been any highlights?
The highlight was when we had a second team and a first team in our province. And I played that year in our second team, and out of that team I made the South African team. So that was one good highlight out of my softball career. Yeah, and then also the kids now going away to tournaments. Okay,
lovely. So you would accompany then all the young people that you mentor?
No, I will not be accompanying them. I'm currently just helping with their training at home.
Okay. Grivon, am I saying your name correctly?
Grivon.
Grivon. How long have you been involved in the sport?
I started when I was in grade 5, 2011.
2011, and you're 16 now. Hey,
yes.
So you started when you were about 10 years old. Okay, what drew you to the sport?
Once my sir in grade 5, Mr. Slinger at Hillwood Primary School, he let us go home early in the morning because he had to go somewhere to a meeting because I think he was the deputy principal of the primary school. So, and then I saw the softball on the school's field, and then this one boy in my class, he said, "Come, we go and join the field, the softball at the field." And then I went, and then I said, "You go and play," but it was actually just for girls. So the coach said, "No, I must go play." So that's when I started.
So when you were 10 years old, just by chance, you came across the field and the people playing, and you took a chance and tried it.
Yes.
And now it's something that you are extremely good at. Hey.
Yes.
So what has been one of the highlights this past year for you?
When I went to the Golden Monk tournament, and it was a lot to take on me, and then when I went to the March tournament, the MPC, so I was working hard on that tournament, and when it was finished and when it was the presentation something of after the whole tournament, and so they were announcing all the SA players and in the senior, and so when I heard my name, so I just wanted to cry, but the tears didn't want to come.
Oh, that's amazing. Such a young age to get selected. Marlene, so basically they would, well, correct me if I'm wrong, there would be scouts at the national tournament or people whose specific responsibility it is to identify players who are phenomenal.
There is, they call them selectors.
Right.
and they would watch the games and they would take their stats, and then from that basis they would select. So for this year they selected a under-19 team that must go to the Junior World Women Championships that's going to be held in Florida. So they chose that under-19 team, but they also chose the senior women's team that must go to Japan for next year.
So Florida and Japan in the works for the players that excel. Noor, what else is so phenomenal about this young woman?
No, I think besides the young woman, she's phenomenal. She started with the Gordon Monk at the senior level, and we won that tournament. But there's no doubt she's a pitcher, and your team revolves around the ability of your pitcher. But
Is the pitcher the person who throws the ball?
Correct,
Yeah.
correct,
Right.
yeah. But the phenomenal thing about this whole setup that we've got now in terms of Western Cape was very fledgling, is we had 7 under-19 players selected, of which Gravon is one, but Gravon's being exceptional. As I said, it's unprecedented to be selected for both under-19 and senior at the same tournament. So yes, Western Cape, Cape Town especially, because Western Cape is a fledgling organization. Having so many players is phenomenal.
When you say fledgling, how long has your federation been in existence?
Western Cape is still at the moment getting itself. We've got softball throughout the other 6 districts, but Cape Town is the base really. So
right.
Cape Town is assisting getting the others off the ground. So hopefully by June, Western Cape will be an official body. But for now, we still play. We're playing as Western Cape. But the players that's selected for Western Cape, it's all Cape Town players. So for us to have 7, it really is phenomenal.
Yeah. Gravon, where are you from?
I'm from Lavendale.
Lavendale. Have you lived there all your life?
Yes.
Is this opportunities now that you've got for Florida and Japan, will it be your first time going overseas?
Yes.
Oh, you must be terribly excited. Hey.
Very.
And that's the amazing thing about sport. Hey, if you put in the
Yeah.
time, you have these amazing opportunities.
I think this is where I'd like to come in with there are 4 of them, and Marlene's their mentor. If you look at the background, I mean, all over we have this kind of problem, but if you really look at where these kids come from, Lavendale, they got a duck and dive, gangsterism, drugs are on their doorstep, and the achievement makes it even more sweet for us.
Absolutely.
That where they come from, and I mean, I have to take my hat off to Marlene. It's been superb how she mentored these kids, and to really, out of the 7, there are 4. Of the 7 that's selected to go to Florida, 4 of them are from the Lavendale club, and that really is amazing. You know, and it can hopefully stimulate the other youth in the area.
Absolutely. You know, I think very few people, unless they are from these areas, will understand what it takes to overcome those obstacles and excel in whatever you do, whether you're studying or working even, or a school child, and now a professional athlete. So very well done, Gravon. Please, can you tell us a little bit about this club in Lavender Hill?
Okay, so Lavendale Softball Club was formed out of, we call them MOD centers, Mass Opportunity and Development Centers, that is run by the Department of Cultural Affairs and Sport. Okay. So Hillwood Primary is one center, and then we have Lavendale High School as the other one. So out of there, the Lavendale Softball Club was formed 5 years ago. So the club is now 5 years. We've just had our 5th year celebration about a week ago. So it started off there, and then the club we've got 2 junior teams currently, under 12 and under 14, and we have 2 senior ladies teams. So it is difficult because we live in Lavendale, and I also currently still live in Lavendale. I think that's why it's easy for me to understand and work with these young ladies, because I'm also of the area, and I know what
You
it
understand
is.
the challenges.
I understand the challenges, and it's a lot of hard work. But we do have some volunteers in our club. We're only about 8 senior people. The others are all up to 17 years old. They're starting off in our second team as young as 12 years old.
So most of the members in your club is doing well in the sport, hey?
Yes, they are. Like Noah was saying, out of the 7, 4 of the girls that made this under 19 team, 4 of them are from Lavendale Softball Club.
That's amazing. I mean, from an anthropological perspective, they've taken the community, and the people that are running the show there are from the community,
From
and
the
I,
community.
and I guess that's why it works.
Yes.
Yeah. So, as you're the chairman of the club, right?
I'm also the chairperson, yes.
Is the focus is on the youth development, I take
The
it?
focus is on the youth, and we don't just do, like Noah was saying earlier, the mentor part. So we do have life skills, and we do have a coach that assists us in that regard. So we have all our players, and they're all divided within the seniors. And then I have about 3 to 4 kids that I mentor, and so will another senior person. So we do have the life skills part as well, and we don't just have playing softball and coming to the field and just playing and excelling or not.
So it's
We
an
do-
holistic,
it's an holistic approach that we want to do, so that it doesn't become a thing of where you come from.
Yeah.
It becomes the person that you are and the type of skills that you have that takes you through in life.
Absolutely. Obviously, where you're from makes you more resilient, though.
Yeah.
And that can only be a benefit. Unfortunately, it's one of those
Yes.
side effects. Gruvan, how has the sport changed your life?
Changed my life by not doing drugs, not going with the wrong friends, and softball is a great sport.
Yeah, no, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot more from you in the future. So get ready for all the interviews and the TV appearances and stuff. And good luck to you in Japan and Florida. Noor, in closing, where can people get more information about your sport? Online, media, that kind of thing?
Yeah, we've got a Facebook page called Cape Town Softball Association. They can look for that and easily get on there. But we have a home base, Turfel Softball Stadium. We've got a employed administrator, runners. They can easily just pop in a Turfel, and then that's where all the information is, right? But I also want the other areas to learn from one area. I mean, we have this kind of problem all over, Bishop Lavis, Manenberg. Learn from what is possible from an area like Lavendale.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us, Noor, Marlene, Gruvan. Wish you all the luck with your upcoming projects and tournaments.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Well, that's it from softball for now. And remember to SMS Bashes to 33090 if you want to win that case of assorted Bashes drinks, Cape Town's favorite cool drink. The winner of last week's case of Bashes drinks was Len Daly. Len Daly, congratulations on winning that case of Bashes. After the break, we'll be back with one of the fastest guys around, so don't go anywhere.